Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy TJ Blades. What I'm about to react to is the talk of the town and the story that people wanted to hear from the other side, which is Gigi, right? Kai ex-girlfriend. So apparently it been a lot that been going on that she haven't covered up or even talked about because at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of these relationships should be private, but them being celebrities, public figures, or whatever else they could be is going to make everybody else be involved with the relationship that make it so parasocial, right? That they feel like they just have to know everything. Why you did this, why you did that. But just like, comment, and share. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to the reaction because this one is way more. There's a lot into this that I think if she had like an hour video, but I'm watching somebody else video that's breaking it down short, make it short so I could just give a quicker input. And then if it's things that y'all want to see and watch and even figure out more, is all around the internet. So let's get to it.
Suing Gigi, and Des, while crashing out on stream last night, leaked the text message by accident. Timestamps are down below. Now let's start with Gigi coming for Cenat's assistant Brianna, because Brianna did respond with receipts.
Brianna, the assistant, bring your ass to the front. I done had to check this too many motherfucking times. I hate a bitch that can't keep her nose out of other people's business, that don't know her place. Brianna ain't shit trash, but that BBL you hiding up under all them fucking clothes, you wide back ass bitch. Like, why the fuck do you insert yourself in our relationship so fucking much? I don't just do your job. It's your job to bring zebras and horses in a room. Why are you
Okay. I'm not a person that's too fond on looking at what happens on the internet all the time. I might be looking at it for like funny videos and all that stuff, simple interactions, whatever. But Bree been with Kai since he ever started his career, right? She been there behind the scenes, very supportive. And hearing the story was, she seemed like an actual supportive, genuine person. That's how I have to point it out. So she been there from thick and thin. And I get it, what Gigi trying to say. Yeah, whatever is my business, whatever this relationship is between A and B. That's how a relationship should be, A and B. You might want some friendly advice from people, and that's it. You carry on. So, but Bree been there with Kai, so she treat him as she always keeps saying that she look at him as a little brother, and that's how the relationship been, like a brother sister relationship. But let's carry on.
inserting yourself in my relationship? I'm not one of these little he was fucking with before. I don't know what relationship y'all got to where you feel like you're so inserted in his love life. That's not your place. And I'm gonna speak on this too, because women. Your man should never allow somebody to be so comfortable to just insert themselves in your relationship. Anything we go through is between me and him. Why the fuck is your assistant so far in our business? That's not your job. I don't give a fuck how old you are. Oh, that's like my brother. That's not your brother. I don't want to say too much, but Brianna, please stop playing with me.
Now Brianna, Kai's assistant, was very
Hold on. Now, I see where that's going, and it makes sense because she's trying to say that Bree is looking at Kai in another way, which a lot of people speculated throughout the years. They were like, I think Bree see Kai in that way, but if so, because I remember an old video that Bree was trying to say, if that was the case, it could have already happened, but she's really trying to say and claim that she don't see Kai in that way, and if so, then that's their business. That's how it should be. It should be private. This is the problem with social media nowadays, with the internet, because everything is just being exposed. Remember, everybody's attention seekers. Everybody's craving the attention. So that's why everybody think they gotta connect in this way. When there's so much other things to connect to, rather than these people. These people don't give a shit and they don't know us. They just only giving them money. So of course they want you to feed off what they doing. But if you ignore it, you're not gonna give a fuck about it. You're not even gonna know a lick of anything. Cause it's not gonna benefit you. Not even benefiting me. So
upset after Gigi's video, and she exposed Gigi and NBA YoungBoy's DMs. And here are those very real DMs as well. I just can't do this anymore. You don't care about me. I tell you how I feel all the time. You just look over it. Coming to Vegas, seeing you only for a day, then you have your security telling me that I can leave. I'm ready to go. I made up a whole lie to Kai just to be here. You come see me and only stay for 30 minutes. I asked you to stay the night with me. You never even said you would. Just give me a kiss on the forehead and leave. Control, we just don't need to talk. My feelings for you will never go away as long as I keep dealing with you. Then you're just playing in my face. I've been here for 2 days now. Today makes 2. You only came by to see me once, but you've been out since 4 this morning because I seen you going live. Oh my effing God.
Yeah, pause it because I want to read it. Oh my effing God. Goofy hoe, you could tell them messages is fake just by the way the IG name is laid out at the top. Very real DMs. With the glasses, laughing emoji. Damn, sweetheart, next time do your job right. So she been going at it. She been getting annoyed with Brianna the whole damn time. And honestly, looking at it too, it do look fake. And this whole thing with AI is crazy now. We're going to have the world in shambles with AI because you're going to have people guessing is things is real or is AI. And that's been the question since AI got, becoming more advanced. AI is a scary tool. Like, it even got me stumbling and stuttering with words a little bit, but it's really a scary tool, yo. It's bending the rules of reality. I'm telling you that.
Goofy hoe, you could tell the messages is fake just by the way the IG name is laid out at the top. Very real DMs. Damn, sweetheart, next time do your job right. Brianna Kai's sister also leaked a phone call of allegedly Gigi plotting on Cenat with another streamer. I started working with Cenat when he was 19 with no management. Of course, I treat him like a younger brother. It has become a part of my job to protect him from lying manipulators like this. Whether it's business or personal, I don't care who has a problem with that. I sent him a supportive message after he found out you were talking to another boy on Finsta and FaceTime behind his back for months. And then you tried to rehearse a story with him to tell Kai. If you're going to tell it, tell the whole story. There's a lot more outside of this that's not being said. I don't know how y'all are with your family and close friends when it comes to how people treat them, but we don't tolerate that over here. Should have just let things blow over, but oh well. What's your story? Tell me your story.
You said how much what? That's fucking shit. All right, Ben. What's your story? Tell me your story. Bro, the story is having called, you was on the phone, y'all asked me if she had. I called your dad because you fuck it up.
Yo. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry for the brief pause, right? But this thing, like what we are hearing right now, based off like just hearing her voice, like how she talks and everything, you could tell like she had this certain character, this certain persona, right? Something that you would have to look at her. For me, honestly, I'm trying to say that she don't seem like the most trustworthy girl. She seemed like she's still moving around because she's still young. She's young. I think like 22, 23, one of them, right? And just hearing her, because I've seen and dealt with girls like this before. They move around. They just play their cards right. So hearing this, it do sound like her. And sound like she is just talking to whoever this guy is. Because it's not NBA YoungBoy. It sound like somebody else. But man, I don't know. I think people were trying to tell her before that they were like, yo, you got to keep an eye out. So all the stuff that been going around the internet that fulfills and as into the story and stuff like that. So a lot of people been saying, look out for her. And I kind of see why. But I see it just from other things. I never go based off like, oh, this and that, or trying to shun or stop anybody relationships because there's no need for it. My input really doesn't matter. It go based off the two people that's in love or like each other to make their actual decision, you know?
I called. He seen my name in your phone, so I called. If you hadn't told me to ask him to call, just say he asked you to call. What if he got? What if he have? You know, in my call log, no, it don't show it. He said 3-way regular call because it's not a base side. No, like if I ask you to call, it don't say it say like, you have to start the call on the three-way for it to say. If I ask you, it'll just say me. Like I called you. Did you say how much what?
That's what shit. I bet.
What's your story? Tell me a story.
Bro, the story is having called, you was on the phone, y'all asked me if she had.
I called your ass because you fuck it up. You fuck it up.
Oh man, I want to do this, but y'all know how it be when you get in a situation and your dude don't want you communicating with your guy friends you had around before him. I admitted since day one I crossed boundaries by answering for him, and I also took accountability and immediately apologized. I'm not afraid to speak my wrong, but the conversation was never disrespectful. It's also no excuse. But Miss Thickneck, since we going there, why you not telling the full story? Tell him how he got caught having a bee in his crib at 5 a.m. and my behind accepted it and called it even. I'm the one really hurt, and this triangle back and effort was in his messages like, we're gonna get through this. It hurts me when you hurt. You deserve to be with somebody that loves you. I'm assuming that somebody is you, huh? Brianna not knowing he was laying on the side of me, plus you never got a response, goofy. Please somebody promote her from assistant to girlfriend ASAP. She's dying for it. I'm telling you now, just stop, baby girl, before your feelings really be hurt. I must state that this was not recent at all. I don't know why she even posted that video or tried to bring that up, but hey, whoop-de-doo. In my video, I stated we got into it, almost broke up. I didn't know I had to go into details. Why are you making me start my morning like this? Gigi also.
Let me pause it. This is a lot of buildup. And this is the one thing I can't stand. I'm going to be honest about it. People got to address the elephant in the room at times. That revenge, get back plot, that's tiring. For men, women, stop with the victimizing. Stop with the victimizing. That you feel like you got to do something in return, because honestly, it's going to be one that's going to be hurt, or both of y'all going to be hurt. Y'all both going to hurt each other, because it's going to be one that's going to be too emotional and one that's not, or one that's going to tell you a reason and then one that's not going to be accountable. So either or. So it's like she feel like she had to do something to be like, oh, because he did this and that. Look, they went through their experience, so she knows what she's talking about, right? Or it could be a cover-up. Nobody really fucking knows. That's the thing about two sides of the story, and then the actual truth. That when they both could speak about it, speak amongst it, and everything aligned, then you're like, okay, so this was true, that was true. But this right there, it did expose. Because look, if Bree didn't say nothing, she wouldn't even try to cover that. So she made sure she covered her tracks behind that to say, yo, this and that happened, and I had my legitimate reason of why I did that. But it still don't give you no actual purpose. There's no real substance to just do that. You're just like, oh yeah, I got this and that. And people glorify that shit to be like, yo, that shit is cool. That shit is not cool just to be like, yo, let me get my revenge. Let me hurt this person because this person hurt me. I'm like, yo, let's not even try to hurt each other. I'm going to walk my separate way. But let me stop ranting, all right? Let me get back to the video.
Called out Deshae Frost.
Deshae, why the fuck are you saying anything? I seen the clip where Deshae was like, oh, I was never a fan of Kai and Gigi. Kai needs to da-da-da-da. Of course you weren't a fan of my heart. Because you wanted to be my nigga. Like, you wanted to be my, like, Deshae. But let me give y'all a backstory on this Deshae. When me and Kai first got together,
Deshae did tweet back responding to Gigi's video, and Depp.
Okay, and apparently Deshae dropped a video. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot that's on the internet. If y'all gonna try to witness this, y'all want to cover this, is all around YouTube, Twitch, whatever you goes on is there. Instagram, TikTok is all there. People chopping it up. This is the reason why I found this video, because she's easily explaining it. It's chopped up in a certain way because it's too much content right now. A lot of content behind this. And Deshae Freaky Frost, he really deserved that name, because based off the videos that a lot of us witnessed throughout the years with this man. And one thing I realized about some of these celebrities are these content creators as being friends, because I don't see some of them as being real friends. Like, I can see that there's not real connection behind it. Deshae moves in a certain way that is like, let the best man win. And I understand it works like that at times for people to be like, all right, let's see who could get who, right? But my thing is, I always respect the bro code. The bro code is like, if you telling me you wanna see what's up with Shorty, yo, do your thing. Talk to Shorty, see what's going on. That's it. And if she tells me that she's rocking with me, then you have to back off. Let me do my thing, and we see what's up from there. But not be sneaky about it. You got people who in this world that's sneaky as hell. I'm talking about the slimy of the slimiest niggas that they will go talk to your girl, and maybe you wouldn't even think your girl would expose it, or she's actually down with the cause as well too. And you like, damn, you got two slimy ass people. You got a snake and a slug. That shit crazy. But Deshae been on some stuff like that. Like he moves and operate a funny ass way. And the rest of that crew with DDG, they all move weird. They move weird. But now they talking about the Clover Boys. They talking about Dez and all the other stuff. But let's get back into it.
Probably had a conversation with Deshae before stream said this. Now, even though it's being said that Deshae trying to talk to Gigi is not true, TikTok don't forget anything. They pulled up an old clip of Deshae trying to ask Gigi out on a date on stream.
I would like to go out, you know what I'm saying? Would you be down with that? Get some fun activities and shit. Like on some, you know.
Are you asking me on a date?
Kind of, a little bit. Maybe, no. Yeah. But we can stream that bitch too, because, you know, I feel like people want to see that stuff. Probably we can connect, you know what I'm saying? You not believe so?
I don't know what you mean.
What the fuck? I'm saying though, like, you know, don't look at the chat. Don't look at me. Give me your real feelings.
This could be for entertainment.
On some real shit, like, not even no first. For real though.
And she told you this is green, like this.
No, she told me to be able to talk to you.
Okay.
I didn't tell her what I was gonna do. That is. You can say no. You can say yeah. Whatever. You know, we get some, take you out, get some food. What you like to do? Golfing? Nah. What you like to do?
Nah.
What's your vibe?
I like to chill.
You like,
I like to.
You like? Have you ever been like this car driving?
Like go kart?
Yeah. That's fine. I fuck with that shit.
That's cool.
You think you can beat me? You think you can beat me?
Gigi also called out Dez in her video.
Dez, I just caught your ass.
I'm gonna pause it. Because it was something else I was watching like ahead of time. I just watched like a little bit of things here and there. So apparently, Gigi and Deshae's sister Brooklyn used to be friends, right? So she was a little bit more on the younger side, and apparently he was trying to talk to her at a time when it was still like, you know, still minors, but it was a 4-year age gap. So I think he was like 17 or something like that, or she was like 14 or something, and he was trying to like bag her up. So they knew each other for a long time, and I feel like he had the chances from the time when he was young. And also, she's been exposed to a lot of things about herself when she was young, and stuff that she used to be driving in, or what people used to do for her. And I'm gonna say this: those niggas that did those things are sick. Y'all telling me y'all not looking at this girl in her eyes, looking at her to be like, damn, she don't look young? Like, so it shows that we got people in this world that they just really will prey on anything, no matter how old she is, because if she looks good, she is attractive, they gonna just prey on that. You got some sick motherfuckers in this world. Sick. And it's crazy for her to have this mentality, but remember, this what shows you when these girls get their way and how spoiled they are. They just talk. They just talk just to talk, and they don't understand nothing but morality, nothing about morality, or principles or anything else. But I heard other things when she kind of showing she got a level of understanding certain things, but she been still caught up with this lifestyle and the limelight she's in. So she's not gonna be in humble grounds yet, because she's just gonna be on a high horse. Like, yeah, I could get this, I could get that, just because people will find her attractive and all the other stuff. But to me, looking at more of the character, that can't be for me. Even if she, even because I don't know her, even if she did know me, I can't see it in that way. I can't see it.
As the other day, hold on, let's pull it up, because I just caught your ass the other day on my page. What the fuck are you on my page liking my shit for? Once I caught you on my page liking my shit the other day, I then went to your page, went to go DM you and tell you about yourself until I came across the DMs you have been sending me since 2021, Des. Hold on. Where is it at?
Okay. Apparently, right? I think they started, Kai and Gigi, I think they started dating 2024, something. I don't know. But between one of those years, right? That I was not really found or big into their relationship. But somewhere around 2024, you bringing up 2021. Why are you bringing up the past? So this is just showing that she's trying to have some relevancy, to talk some shit, but trying to expose somebody based off what they did before. My thing is, something that happened in the past before you date somebody doesn't need to be brought up. It doesn't, because this happened a lot before. If somebody's single, it's gonna be a bunch of motherfuckers. Like I told you, survival of the fittest, competition. Let the best man win, and they're gonna see what's up. Even if Kai and Des and all them, they could they grew up or were close friends for a long ass time, they probably talked about that behind closed doors, stuff that people don't know. So I don't know what else to go, but this is not important. That's not important. You just trying to just have some bragging rights, like, yeah, I had this nigga talk to me, I had that nigga talk to me, stuff like that. That happens. But see, this is what happens when you feed a lot of these women ego. They start to just try to have these bragging rights, talk they nonsense, and think it's relevant, when it could expose most of y'all assholes. And then it could expose the guy being a scumbag in a certain way, depending on if things is close. But this is a few years apart. So
What this say? Actually, I'm just put it right here. I'm just put it on the screen. DTB Des goes to page. Cool. Mind you, Des was liking my shit on, what day is this? January 16th. Today's January 20th. This was...
Sorry for pausing the video so much. But now, as exposing the pictures now was recent after the fact of the breakup, it kind of makes somebody look suspicious. It kind of make them look funny, like, yo, bro, what's going on? Because when it comes to liking your girl, your homeboy girl or wife picture, it makes you look at them a certain way. If you're liking everything that she posting, yeah, look at you. Now, if it's something about like the girl went somewhere to have fun, or because she have a kid and you're the godfather or something like that, it might be simple pictures to like. I'm not gonna be liking the one that she exposing this and that, or even if she doing something like that, right, with the bikini, all that. Keep that in your phone. Keep it in your phone. Send it to your man. First thing to do is send it to your man first, because this is a whole nother conversation, right? But doing that, just don't be liking your homeboy girl picture. Or at least if it's a simple, normal picture. Or if your homeboy is in the picture with her or something like that. Because it will make some people look crazy, I'll tell you that. But then the other people that say it's not that serious. So if it's not that serious, not that serious.
It was 4 days ago. Okay. You are so epic. Heart. I don't know what that emoji's supposed to mean.
Des crashed out and accidentally leaked a text message between him and Bree. Brianna texts Des. She said, "I don't give a F, bro. F that B," when she's talking about Gigi. He don't even come home for days, and I doubt he's going to go live when she's talking about Cenat.
I like shit like this because I got the truth. I'm Dahi. No Dahi. But it's like, I need niggas' heart to beat like mine. Let your heart beat like mine, man. Your heart, let it beat like mine.
Here's what Gigi had to say went wrong with her and Cenat's relationship and why they really broke up.
All relationships go through shit, so I ain't gonna sit here and say like, oh, I was always peaceful, because I wasn't. Like, as a girlfriend, that relationship really made me grow up in ways that I never thought I would have to, but I appreciate it so much because now it's like I know. As a woman, we are very emotional. When we don't feel like a priority in a situation, or when a man can't.
No. This is something I was just pointing out a few minutes ago. It's because she is so used to what she deal with, how she be treated, and what she thinks she could get away with, or what people allow her to get away with, right? That is finally substance to make her realize her character. That's why we got a woman that needs to deal with somebody that will put them in their place, people that will say no, and have their standards, right? And what else? Standards, preferences, and boundaries. Most importantly, boundaries. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. If you're not setting your boundaries at the beginning, then that's why things will go a certain way. But a lot of times I realize in certain relationships, people do get bored. I don't get why. I feel like you could always spice up things, but sometimes people just eventually get bored and things go far, So
prioritize us the way that we are prioritizing them, it makes us feel defeated. Well, it makes me. I'm not gonna speak for all of y'all, but if I'm pouring everything I got into my and I don't feel like he's pouring everything he got back into me, it causes conflict. It makes a woman feel neglected, and then once a woman feels neglected, now there's problems, and that's okay. Relationships go through shit.
Brother, I've tried to reach out to you. I don't know if you changed your number. Holler back at niggas, man. When that rumor came out about YB, I reached out to you. I felt, I don't know if you changed your number, whatever. But I'm letting you know, YB tried to reach out to you. He tried to reach out to you to let you know he ain't never did nothing with your girl neither. I'll let you know he feel that wasn't receptive. Like, he was trying to.
I gotta pause it. This man right here. Sometimes I can rock with his content, then sometimes I can't. And sometimes it do be some cornball activities. But I get it. You're a certain influencer, right? So people will look at you a certain way because they looking at you for coverage. So, but it's a lot of things when you just have to leave your nose and stop sniffing around to gossip about certain things. Because when he was saying that, it started with this man with that rumor. Now he had to cover his tracks to be like, yo, I'm sorry, I apologize as what he doing right now. And it's like, bro, you should have never said anything. But it gotta work some way, right? Somehow for the media, for people to talk, for the internet to get this buzz and everything. Which, why I'm reacting to a video for some coverage. But man, this man, he did a lot.
Let you know, like, hey, whatever they say online, that's not true. Again, he's just not a nigga that wanna, like, the internet's gonna be like, yeah, he fucking everybody bit. Nah, he ain't fuck.
Okay. So apparently, I don't know, the video cut out. The video cut out for some odd reason. But yeah. I'm telling you, look, I had to take a pause. But shout out to The Voice for the people reacts for this video. It was weird that it did cut out because it was more. I think I covered enough, right? I covered enough. And it sucks for this to happen. I'm not gonna lie, because you could tell it was more behind the video that you could tell that she genuinely feels some way. But this shows me that a lot of people need to stop trying to get revenge, right? Based off things. Like, if you know somebody hurt you, you just leave. Or sometimes people do certain things with a weird intent, or because, you know, the fact of neglection or not getting their needs met or other things like that, right? It's just weird what people do. I can't always question it because I know what I would do, and these people would do whatever they would do, or it's just a tick for tack. That's what I was trying to really say. Most of the time, people will do things for tick for tack, but it sucks that happened. I know a lot of people, you know, voting for them, rooting for them. I mean, to see how far things would go, and yeah, it went the way it went because of rumors, based off the fact that, well, Gigi trying to say that he has somebody else in the room and they in the house at 5 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that. And yeah. And then Gigi was also still exposing more about the Clover Boys. And she was trying to say, like, these niggas is not his friend. They don't be doing this and that. She bought up a wash apparently and stuff like that. And yeah. So it was just a lot of exposure behind a lot of people that Kai know. The exposure behind what she actually did, what he did, well, Kai, what he actually did, and more. So if y'all want to check out everything, it's videos all around the internet. If y'all want to see this video, I will put the link below.